It is a big morning for schools across the state. Students will kick off STAAR standardized testing. There are simple ways that parents can get their child ready before they leave the house. Sophia Ojeda is live in the Heights with what every family needs to know. Good morning.
Good morning, Rachel. One school official called it the big football game. They said this is what students have been working hard towards all year long, but there is no need to stress because there are some last-minute things for parents that they can do to help their child succeed. Test books open, pencils sharpened, brains ready to go. Students across Texas are taking the State of Texas Assessment of Academic Readiness, or STAAR test, this week. They've been prepping for quite some time, but there are still things parents can help them do this morning.
Sit back, relax, take a deep breath, use your strategies, come to school early.
Also have your kids eat a healthy breakfast. Think high-protein foods, eggs, low-sugar yogurt, oatmeal. Stay away from sugary cereals. Wear clothes in layers in case your child gets hot or cold during testing. Leave cell phones at home. Don't want any distractions. And remember, be positive. School officials say all grades are now allowed to use a dictionary, and don't panic if your classrooms look a little different on test day.
If there are any vocabulary words on the wall, any types of strategies that are listed on the walls, those things will have to come down or be covered.
Some good news for students here at Hamilton Middle School and across Houston. Students and teachers can get free breakfast this morning at McDonald's during STAAR testing. And remember, you want to eat some high-protein foods, stay away from those sugary foods, and above all, just relax and be positive. Guys, back to you in the studio.
Check your work. I always say there's no prize for finishing first. That's the problem in my household. Take time, check your work, kids.
That's right.
Sophia, we appreciate all the great tips.
And you can read more about the free breakfast offers for students and teachers undergoing STAAR testing at click2houston.com.
Well, today, students and parents all across the state are getting ready for STAAR testing.
Here we go. For students who are still a little concerned, or maybe they think they're not test ready, it's not too late to get a little bit of preparation in. Sophia Ojeda live this morning with ways that families can gear up. We've got some last-minute tips. Good morning.
Good morning, Owen and Rachel. Whether your kid is great at taking tests or maybe just needs a little extra preparation, teachers from across our area are ready to help them succeed. We spoke with school officials from Harris County, and they're telling us what parents and students can expect and some last-minute advice to help your kids get some good scores. Students across Texas are hitting the test books for this week's State of Texas Assessments of Academic Readiness, or more commonly known as STAAR. There are some changes this year that parents should know about.
The newest addition to STAAR testing this year has been the allowance of dictionaries in all grades.
Grades 4th and 7th can use a dictionary. 3rd, 4th, and 5th can use it on their reading test. It can be a Spanish language dictionary, ELA, or a standard dictionary. And teachers want parents to do some simple things this morning before you send them out the door. Eat a healthy breakfast. Think high-protein foods like eggs, low-sugar yogurt, oatmeal. Stay away from sugary cereals. Wear clothes in layers in case your child gets hot or cold during testing. Leave cell phones at home. You don't want any distractions. And remember, be positive. Also, for parents new to the state, campus is closed for testing.
The test can be 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, and people can't come on and off campus for anything.
Some great news, too, for students here at Hamilton Middle School and across Houston. McDonald's offering free breakfast for students and teachers during STAAR testing, so that is some good news. Get out there if you need to grab something and get those kids ready to take that test. Remember, high-protein foods and stay away from those sugary cereals and sugary foods. Now, coming up in the next hour, we've got more advice and tips, and also why your students' classroom might look a little different. But, Rachel, I know you've got 2 kids at home. I've got 1 kid at home taking the STAAR test this week, so anything helps at this point.
It really does. It's mental as much as it is academic. So wish them luck today.
Oh, and another one. Be positive. Be positive, right?
With a positive attitude goes a long way. All right. Thank you so much, Sophia. Well, students, get out those number 2 pencils. STAAR testing begins this morning across the state. There is a new addition to STAAR testing this year. Students in all grades are now able to use a dictionary. for their tests.
Ooh.
This is a huge week for students. It can be a stressful time, though, for kids and parents, but of course, it doesn't have to be.
Make sure that your child's relaxed. Make sure that they just go into it knowing that this is just one day out of 187. There have been many other times to demonstrate what they know. It is an important day because this is what schools are graded on, but it's also just one day out of the school year.
There we go.
Put it in perspective.
Yeah, right?
So a few tips for students include making sure you use your strategies, eat a good breakfast high in protein, and be sure to arrive to school early.
Got to know your strategies by now.